Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about how to invest your money to avoid inflation. Now, depending on when you're seeing the video or the time of recording, inflation is rampant around the world. So, in the Western world, in the US, in Europe, the official rate of inflation is 5%, but the real rate is probably 10 or 15%. And, in about the last 20 years, the value of the pound where I live in the UK and the dollar has actually halved in terms of its buying power. In places where I have friends, in Argentina, for example, in the last 12 months, the currency has devalued from about 10,000 pesos to the pound to about 30,000. So it's like it's third in value. So inflation is through the roof. If you want to understand how to be able to tackle it, watch on this video. Really grateful if you could like and subscribe. If there's much more available in our Facebook group, so click the link below. Right. So, how do we counteract the effects of inflation? And it's a bit of an obvious answer, but you invest in assets that appreciate faster than the rate of inflation. So let's say, for argument's sake, that inflation is around 10%. When are you going to get more than 10% a year? The bonds or the yields or your savings on your bank account are going to be in the single-digit percent. You can buy property, and if you buy the right property, you can maybe get a yield of 15 to 20%, depending on where it is in the country. So you're kind of just keeping a hedge outside of it. Potentially you can buy commodities, so something like gold, which is a traditional reserve of gold, is typically outstripping inflation. Some more speculative assets like Bitcoin, for example, or other cryptocurrencies may also give you that. Or you can invest with some seasoned or professional traders who invest money on your behalf and have a good proven track record for returning inflation beating returns. All of those are options, but you have to kind of weigh up the risks with the benefits. But I think the key takeaway from this video is that you can't ignore this issue. If you just sit on your money, in 5 or 10 years time, that money will be worth half of what it is now. It'll have devalued in terms of its ability for purchasing power. So you have to act, but you have to act prudently. You have to find investment types that are going to A, minimum be inflation, and B, be about handy margin, because inflation is only going to get worse. And maybe this is a subject for the video, because of the crazy amounts of liquidity, the crazy amounts of money printing that's happened over the last 10 or 15 years. There's a stat where I think 38% of dollars in circulation currently were printed during the period of COVID. So there's a lot more capital, and therefore your money is worth a lot less, because it's kind of mouse click banking and financial services. Hope you find this video really useful. If so, we'd be massively grateful if you just click the link below. Well, first of all, to like and subscribe, and then click the link below to join our Facebook group where you get loads more information. Or if you want, just stick 15 minutes in the diary with me and we can talk about how we may be able to help. Cheers.